Welcome everyone to this service of thanksgiving for the life of Philip Whyley. It is such an encouragement to his family, and it is such a tribute to him. And there are all sorts of happy coincidences associated with this service. One is that Philip's son William, who is in San Mateo in California and who has been in Solihull at critical times in recent days, is so sad that he cannot be in attendance at this service himself, but he has sent a recorded message which we'll be hearing later in the service. And also, if I'm not infringing privacy to mention it, we're delighted that Mr. Andrew Halstead is at the organ today. David, Philip's son, and Andrew were both head choristers in this church. But a little more than that, were born on the same day, namely tomorrow, in the same hospital. And therefore there is something of a close connection. It is lovely that Andrew was available to play at this service. We have just come from the crematorium where Philip has been laid to rest, and now we celebrate his life and thank God for him. I say an opening prayer. Listen to our prayers, Lord, as we humbly beg your mercy, that the soul of your servant Philip, whom you have called from this life, may be brought by you to a place of peace and light, and so be enabled to share the life of all your saints. Through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. On the service table now we stand to sing the hymn, Lift Up Your Hearts.
Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say rejoice. Let your reasonableness be known to everyone. The Lord is at hand. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Find ye, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honourable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. What you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you.
Married now, and valued our friendship with Philip and his late wife Margaret for some 45 years, and missed them both very much. Philip was a remarkably multi-gifted gentleman, which made him delightful company, and I enumerate very briefly, as it were in an octagon, one or two aspects which illustrate the range of Philip's abilities. First, as a professional, a dental surgeon trained at the University of Birmingham, with early experience of practice in the Army Dental Corps from October 1946. He first went to Poole for a short period, and then continued with his father, and then took over with a clinic based in his former parents' home at Hall Green, 214 Readings Lane. Philip cared for many patients and served as our family dentist until his retirement. And second, he was a great music lover, not only in concert attendance and visits to Glyndebourne, but with Radio 3 or Classic FM playing quietly all the time in his surgery. Third is a more than faithful churchman, a long-serving sidesman in this parish church, a lover of evensong, and the father of two valued choristers, David, who became a head chorister, and William. Fourth, as a genuine home lover, known to me first at Whitley Avenue and then in Enwood Drive, having no small part in the design of the latter, even with its somewhat concave drive. And Philip was also intimately involved in the layout and maintenance of his garden, the scene of not a few receptions and very happy events. Fifth, as a lover and walker of Wales, with a holiday home for some time at Harlech, overlooking Harlech Castle, and with a particular window framing so memorably the view of Mount Snow. It was here when staying with Philip on one occasion that he removed the marmalade from me at breakfast, saying that I did not need it because it was bad for my teeth. And sixth, together with Margaret, whom he met when he was serving in Germany, confirmed, he had a remarkable gift for wood carving, with not a few outstanding pieces of real distinction, and these beautified their home. And seventh, as one with a fondness for culture and the arts, and a link with the Barber Institute at Birmingham University. Philip had been committed to the preservation of the Manor House in Solihull High Street, and was involved in the documentation of church memorials in this and other churches in the district, and the creation of a family tree. Eighth, as an adventurous skier and lover of mountainside experience abroad, even though after one such trip I visited him in hospital. there is so much more that could be said, not least about his thoughtfulness for others, but as a loving husband, father, grandfather, and great-grandfather. And of this, the family would give tribute themselves. There are two scriptural references which come to my mind. One is our Lord in St. John's Gospel, chapter 10, verse 10, saying that he had come to have, that people may have life, those who follow him may have life, and have it more abundantly. Or as the Jerusalem Bible puts it, live to the full. And Philip certainly did that. And if I'm not using this reference inappropriately, there is a lovely passage in St. Mark's Gospel, chapter 7, where Jesus had been healing and restoring people, and the folk around him say in admiration, he had done all things well. And I feel that in all the many aspects of Philip's life, he did all things well. We thank God for Philip. Now Claire will add her particular appreciation.
So for those of you that don't know, I'm Claire, Philip's granddaughter for Whyley. I thought that's a really wonderful summary of Granddad's life, but yeah, so what? So people asked me if I was closer to my granddad, and to me he wasn't a man that was easy to be close to. But I was so fond of him. When I was younger, I named our cat after him, even though it was a female cat. And I also decided I wanted to be a dentist, even though I didn't become one in the end. In later years, he did soften, and my mum delighted in him saying, "Could I have a hug?" But he was really sensitive, and I remember at Rebecca's wedding, I sat next to him and all the photographs came up, and he said to me, "That's my girl," and there's a picture of him and Grandma. He was sensitive to music. Towards the end of his life, he'd sit in his beige swivelly armchair and have headphones on and just concentrate on the music. And he'd go to live opera recordings with his friends and take his packed tea and his little bottle of wine decanted into a plastic bottle. When we used to go out for lunch as a family, it would always be at midday because he liked to eat in the middle of the day. And the music would be asked to turn down because you didn't eat while you were listening to music. And I think that's so inspiring. I adopt the same in my own life now. Him and Grandma were a very capable and inspiring couple. They had many interests. And they inspired each other to develop their skills. They were both great sculptors. The one I remember as a little girl is the man, his face in the shoe room when you first walk in. And I remember Grandad telling me that it was to scare the burglars off. I believed him. But he had such a sense of humour. I remember his joke, the three wells, which seemed to be a favourite for a while. What do you call the three wells? Don't know. Well. And for all of us children, he used to puff his cheeks out and pop them across the breakfast table. But he could be very particular. All the doors had to be closed in the house. The kettle had to be filled with the right amount of water. the tea bags had to be stewed, or the tea, not tea bags, for I think, was it 5 minutes? And staying in his house last night, I was so touched by how clever he was. All the lights were cleverly engineered, and when you open the cupboard doors, the light comes on. Even in the stereo system, the light comes on so that it's the right ambience for listening to music. I could go on, but I think that's enough. But he had so many interests: architecture, music, recording different bird songs, plants, computers. And even when Grandma died, learning to cook became another interest. He mastered the art of the white sauce quite early on. And he was a man of routine. He would change the clock in the kitchen every day to change the day of the week and the number. He would have lunch at the same time, and he'd have cheese and biscuits after church on Sunday. He looked after things really well and had a great respect for belongings. His shoes, I think they must have been 30 years old, and they look better than mine. Nothing went to waste. When he used to take the children on holiday, they would have to eat the sandwiches the next day if they hadn't eaten them for lunch.
Mummy, where's Mummy?
I think in the coming months we'll all have things that will remind us of Grandad. For me, it'll be the smell of toasted rye bread, washing up, drying on the sun, on the draining board in the sun. The smell of fern when it's rained in Wales. And the smell of geraniums. Or should I say pelargoniums. I just want to finish with a couple of quotes from some nice cards that I read last night. One person described him as gentle and unassuming. Another person said that he was admired for his outstanding qualities. And another person said he was always very proud of his family.
Thank you so much. We now hear from another member of the family, Philip's son, William, in the United States.
Philip Whyley Evans, my dad. I don't often think about who my dad was when we knew him as children. He was just dad, head of the household. Every day he went off somewhere else when we went to school, and we saw him again for summer and six. I soon realised, of course, that where he went was his dad's old house, which no one lived in anymore, but where he spent the whole day, dressed like a doctor, listening to classical music and prodding people's teeth. I knew because he did it to me, and I remember it as being a kind of treat. A treat to see the dentist, you might ask. But Dad and his dental surgery was such a mystery to me then, and I ate till photos in our new uniforms. He did that for several years, and I remember sometime later examining them all together and using the house bricks to work out our heights through the years. I remember being astounded that my elder brother at 13 was taller than I was at 13. It just didn't make sense. Those records, photos, were part of an account of our progress through the years. And I know, through these memories, that he was a proud, attentive father, always hoping for achievement and success in his children. And success did come to us all in different ways, and he was proud. Having said that, pride would not be my first adjective to describe Philip, my dad. I remember him more as a humble man, but assertive, when the occasion arose. Certainly as a child he could be strict and sometimes appear unfair or unreasonable, but now, as a parent myself, I can understand better what was going on, and times were different then. In fact, times have changed a lot in the last 95 years, his life. We'd all agree with that. And he loved the new technologies. He was an early adopter in his time, being one of the few people who built his first television from a kit. Can't say what the picture was like. He was passionate about modern architecture for the time, and was fortunate to be able to find an architect, and thereafter lifetime friend, to build him a new house in the cul-de-sac in Solihull in 1963. That house is where he lived the rest of his life until the moment his heart finally stopped, just over 2 weeks ago. As a younger man, Dad was not athletic nor interested in any kind of sport, except for a bit of cycling into Earlswood and beyond. When he got to around 50, he decided to get into skiing and did that enthusiastically for the next 30 years. He bruised and broke a bone or two, but nothing could keep him from this winter sport. I think he loved simply being in the mountains as much as the sport itself, and it became an activity that he could and would share with his sons on several occasions. They were all good times. Even that time in Lake Louise, Canada, when he decided to bail from Dragon, rise at the top of the hill, slide all the way back down, taking with him my brother, his wife, Rosemary, and a third unidentified stranger. I escaped unharmed, but as all four had an overnight hospital visit for the waiting room. Besides all that, he survived those days of excitement and vigour, and as he grew older, he took on less risky challenges. You may know that he collected and restored clocks. For many years, he helped identify and record thousands of artifacts missing in churches all around the county. He coordinated a large team to do the work, and then personally collated much of it before it was presented to the National Archives. Following that, he started wood and then stone carving, further exploring his creative self. And all through the years, he was quietly researching the evidence Whyley, the next Saligar families, collecting over 4,000 names of people past and present. There is much to go through. My father, I've come to realise, was an
that tribute and thank Philip Leach for making it so easy for us to hear. And now, Robbie Stevens will play for us some music for quiet reflection. Romance. Thank you. And Father, Lord, we pray to thee for those who we love, but see no longer. Grant Philip your peace, and as we pray for him, to remember Margaret and Philip's sister Pat. Let light perpetual shine upon them, and in thy loving wisdom and almighty power, work in them the good purpose of thy perfect will, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. We pray for those who mourn, and especially for Philip's family, for Rosalind and Alan, and for Rebecca and John and Laurie, for Daniel, for Felicity and Leo, for Claire and John, his nephews and nieces, Tim, Catherine, Dale, and Bridget. We pray for all who loved and missed today. Almighty God, Father of all mercies and giver of all comfort, deal graciously, we pray thee, with those who mourn, that casting every care on thee, they may know the consolation of thy love, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. We pray for all involved in the ministry of healing. Sanctify, O Lord, those whom you have called to the study and practice of the arts of healing and to the prevention of disease and pain. We pray for doctors and dental surgeons and ask that you will strengthen by your life-giving Spirit, that by their ministries the health of the community may be promoted and your creation glorified, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. We pray for those who serve in the armed forces. To your care and protection, O Lord of hosts, we commend the men and women of our armed forces at home and overseas. Defend them in the hour of danger, strengthen them in the fulfillment of their duty, and enable them to serve their country with loyalty, courage, and honour. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Philip possessed the grace of friendship. We thank God for that gift. Heavenly Father, we thank you for our friends, and especially those who have shared our company and interests in times past, and who have supported us along the pilgrimage of life. We give thanks for Philip's gift of friendship. Help us each one to value our friends, and to regard each as a token of your divine love. Make us ready to extend friendship to others around us, and to remember the lonely, the housebound, and those who need a friend's helping hand. For Jesus Christ's sake. Amen. Philip loved music, and I use a prayer of thanksgiving for the blessing of music. Almighty God, we thank you for the gift of music to express our feelings, solemn, sensitive, and joyful, to mark special occasions, to uplift our worship, and to provide delight. Bless those who compose, perform, or enjoy and appreciate the gift and blessing of music, that through music all who hear may receive enrichment and inspiration in this life, and a foretaste of the beauty and peace, vigour and majesty of the heavenly realm, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Philip loved his family. Lord and Heavenly Father, we thank you for our homes and families. Make us aware of your loving care of us day by day. Make us thankful for all the blessings we receive, which we may sometimes take for granted. And make us ever mindful of those who have gone before, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. We say the family prayer together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. We're very pleased that Lucy Evans will read a poem.
This is a poem called He Is Gone by David Harkins. You can shed tears that he is gone, or you can smile because he lived. You can close your eyes and pray that he will come back, or you can open your eyes and see all that he has left. Your heart can be empty because you can't see him, or you can be full of the love that you shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow and live for yesterday. Or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember him and only that he is gone. Or you can cherish his memory and let it live on. You can cry, close your mind, be empty and turn your back. Or you can do what he would have wanted. Smile, open your eyes, love and move on.
Stand for our hymn. Into the strong arms of the living God, we commend your soul this day. May the ascended and glorified Lord grant you his love, joy, and peace. And may the Holy Spirit of God draw you into the light and beauty of the heavenly realm and lead you into the inheritance of the saints in light. Amen.